Previously on the Crew vs XCOM 2, we went on a mission, and it all started well, but then it went rapidly downhill, and I lost 3/4 of my group. And the only remaining survivor was Peace, I believe, or Gubiak. It was one of the two. They seem to be good at surviving missions lately. But yeah, it went massively downhill. I tried to explain why and what went wrong. Ooh. Okay, no, that's just my engineer being available again. I tried to explain why, but honestly I think it was largely down to shitty luck. So I will swallow my pride there and say I did make mistakes, but it was also pretty shitty how I got screwed over by the game. I grouped 2 of my soldiers together, they got hit by a muton grenade basically, and just everything rapidly went downhill from there. So I'm clearing some alien debris. Oh no, timestamp on screen now if you want to skip straight to the mission. I sometimes forget doing that, but I know some people do like having it there. Clear alien machinery. I've got the Advanced Warfare Center now. If you don't know what that does, basically it gives some soldiers a chance of getting a special skill, like a new ability, and it also reduces injury time. I think I will just continue excavating some areas to get some supplies and alien alloys when I get my inevitable magnetic upgrade, which is actually due pretty soon. But until then I'm going to try and build some radio relays. As you may see, I'm now low on supplies and I've lost my very good early start which I previously had. I've very much had to come back from all the recent poor events. Okay, they've completed construction on a new facility, which means our project is getting even higher. And I've got a, I have a few dark events active, which are very debilitating, which really isn't nice. And is that going to be another pip? I think we're due for an early end. Like, I should have been in at least 2 or 3 regions if the Avatar project. I guess keep saying project. Project is at that point. I never say project in real life, or in person, I should say. Magnetic weapons have been researched, thankfully. I can now get magnetic rifle, shotgun, and mag pistol. Mag pistol and rifle are definitely priorities, and I think I'll be getting them as soon as possible. I hope they don't require any credits and simply require intel. Plated armor is definitely a priority, I reckon. I really want to go for psionics, but at this point I need armor so badly. I am beginning to get one shot at this point in the game. Or rather, I can get one shot. I don't think it's happened yet, thankfully. Okay, let's keep researching and hopefully hop into a mission soon. But we did actually get the relay installed without any problems. And I've now got the continent bonus of proving ground costs being reduced by 50%. So that's pretty nice, see if I can actually get to using the proving grounds at any point. Is there any point building a relay there? Because technically I can make contact with there, build a relay there, and then get the reduced intel cost. So in fact, seeing as I've got the region bonus, I don't think there's any point building another relay. And I might as well begin spreading to other regions. Oh, but the intel cost is doubled, so that is going to cost twice as much. And I need to build the uplink first. So I've got power relay coming up soon, so then I can build another uplink. But until then, I kind of can't really do anything. I might as well build that relay, even though there's no real point in it, because it's going to cost too much intel and I haven't got the capacity to go to a new area. Is there anything I can get here that's handy? Advanced conditioning, that might actually be good. Advanced conditioning, as far as I know, is extra HP on a soldier, but that might put them outside of killable range. So you know what? I'm actually going to get this. I wouldn't... No, in fact, I need that intel. I need that intel for going to new regions in case the dark event isn't over anytime soon. Otherwise, I would have got that, because I do have a lot of spare intel sitting around. But no, I might as well just go and install another relay, which I haven't got the supplies to do. Okay, I'm going to have to go to the black market and sell some shit. The cash can be converted into intel. I'm going to try and sell some corpses, because I've got a lot of those sitting around. And I know you can use them for things. Stocks are very good. I've got an advanced speed augment, which increases range. Stun corpses are good for something. I've got a lot of Illyrium cores sitting around too. I'm going to sell one. And I'm actually going to sell the hair trigger, because, yeah, it's incredibly good, but it has a very low chance of triggering. And I can sell some sectoid corpses, and then I'll confirm that. That gives me 118 supplies, which will be enough to construct this relay. So I'll head over there, then I'm going to go to the Proving Grounds, which now has reduced costs, and I'll see if I can research some experimental grenades, which I was advised to do, because grenades can be incredibly powerful, of course. So I'm going to go to the Proving Grounds, and hopefully I'll be given some kind of game changer here that will help. I really wanted to save these cores for experimental armor, but I think I need the first armor upgrade. Skulljack, I think I've already got one of those, and Skull Mining, I've never actually used that. I don't know how to use it properly, so experimental grenades are a go. I kind of want to go for more ammo, but how many cores am I working with? I've got 2 cores. You know what, I'm actually going to go for another grenade instead of ammo, because I already have armor piercing and venom rounds. So yeah, I'll get those 2 projects going, which will be something to look forward to, and something that could turn things around. And the power relay will be up, so now I can actually build the, whatchamacallit, what is it called? The uplink facility, or the thing that's similar to that. In fact, have I got anywhere to build it? No, I haven't. Alright, I'm going to take my engineer, oh no, an engineer finished working on that, so I can assign that engineer to, god, the meta segment can be so complicating. Complicating? I can't talk, I really can't. For some reason I can't assign 2 engineers to that place, and apparently I haven't actually got a free engineer from having built the facility. So you know what, screw that, I'm just going to go and carry on building this. I have got a supply drop coming soon, which will be a nice amount of supplies. That being said, I've got a dark event which reduces the amount of supplies. So thankfully the uplink was built in time, but I literally can't do anything. I'm going to have to go and do the always available opportunity of gaining intel. I should mention, I was going to save it for when I'm actually in game, but I need to apologise basically, because in the previous episode new staff available, William Evans and Barrett Wallace. Okay, obviously this wasn't good and I didn't get much income. In fact, this was a very bad month, one of my worst so far. And okay, reduced supply drops and 1 block to the progress meter. I'm obviously not going to reveal the other one, and I will have to go and get these supplies. Yeah, basically, I recruited Jet because of his invaluable advice, but then he said how he wanted his soldier to look, and I thought, like I said, to clarify, it was a joke. I said he was arrogant, but obviously, like, saying that, calling not a random person, calling one of you as arrogant wasn't the wisest move I've ever done. And I wasn't thinking when I did it, and this is an official apology. He's not arrogant, he's a great person, and supposedly it was his brother who actually suggested saying how he wants it to look. It wasn't bad, like, I wasn't annoyed with him at all, I did say it as a joke, and I shouldn't have, it was inconsiderate of me. I don't really want to change any of those scanning bonuses. In fact, rapid construction would be very handy. I am going to go for rapid construction. And Lord Chris, one of my new soldiers, is... wait a second, I swear I recruited him ages ago. Lord Chris is one of my new recruits, on top of James. Yeah, there you go, James. I recruited 2 of those soldiers because they were the ones to actually suggest... resistance goods. Okay, I'm not going to get either of those. They were the ones to suggest recruiting soldiers and doing this kind of feedback segment, so I combined their respective comments, and now both of those are new recruits to extend my army. I was going to mention that again in the mission mo. Okay, some debris is being cleared. I've got increased building speed. I can't build a shadow chamber. I do need resistance comms though up and running. So 110 supplies, that will expend a lot of what I have, but I now have the energy to do it. I can also assign an engineer there, which will reduce the building time, and overall with the scanning bonus, this shouldn't take too long. And in fact, without any disturbances, can I make contact now? No, I can't. I still can't make contact. With all these bonuses active, I'm actually on track to get my plated armor upgrade. And I've got the experimental grenade. I thought that would be like next episode. Acid grenade corrodes armor, as far as I know, and obviously does damage on the area. In fact, I had an acid grenade in my main playthrough, and it worked out really well for me. Okay, here's a target for strike, or 3 targets rather. Moderate difficulty, 91 intel, and it will give me normal amount of supplies. difficult mission with Tank Dempsey as an engineer, and that counts as the hidden event, or I've got a moderate difficulty for 155 supplies and it will halt their progress. Okay, it's definitely a choice between the top and the bottom. 91 intel, I do need to make contact, but at the same time I'm not low for intel. At the same time, countering that dark event would be very good. So difficulty is in my favour, reward isn't in my favour, dark event is in my favour. This one, difficulty is in my favour, reward is in my favour, and that is also in my favour. So it looks like I'm going to West Africa. One sec, which one has the better operation name? Frostchild or Cosmic Giant? Cosmic Giant definitely sounds better. So, looks like I'm going to West Africa. This is going to be an average difficulty mission, but as far as I know I do have all my soldiers available. And I have some new equipment to be toting. So, let's go and get these rifles. Oh damn it, I can't get a magnetic rifle, I need more supplies. It looks like I might have to be getting the shard gun, which means I'm going to try and equip as many rangers as possible. Let's keep Hollow in, let's remove Peace, I think he's had enough action. And I only have one ranger available, damn. You know what, let's bring, in fact no, I can't bring one of the newbies along, I want to make them side troopers. Let's bring Rage along, so I have a grenadier, a specialist, a sharpshooter and a ranger. And then I am going to get the shard gun upgrade. In fact, you know what, I really didn't want to spend more time doing this, but I'm gonna sell my alien cash and trade it in for supplies, and use those supplies to get the shard gun upgrade, not the shard gun, the better rifle. So I really don't want to do this, but I am going to sell that and confirm. And you know what, Danny's had a lot of action actually, and please don't quote that out of context, and I'm going to give her the augment for, whatchamacallit, the increased speed augment, because I need to give this to someone. What's that? Oh, I need the Gorilla School. No wonder why I haven't applied it. Okay, I was going to give that to her, but there's no point. What can I do in the Advanced Warfare Center? That's just retraining abilities, so there's nothing I can actively do there. Okay, so that was entirely pointless. And I have now got enough money, however, so where is the mission? Should be here. It was West Africa. It was, yeah, okay, definitely. So now I can build the alloy rifles. No, they're not alloy rifles, it's the... What are they called? Is it plasma? Is it magnetic rifle? Okay, they keep changing it across each game, so it confuses me. Magnetic rifle, I'll buy that. I will upgrade 3 of their weapons, and you know what? I could get the shard gun as well, but I'll go for the cheap upgrade of mag pistol. Yeah, because Danny already has an upgraded sword. So I'm gonna get 2 of those. I will give Hollow his venom rounds if I can. Okay, I need to make the items available. I don't think I have any armor available, but I'll click it anyway. Let's go to Hollow, let's give him the venom rounds. Jeez, I have a very little amount of equipment. Let's give Danny my flash grenades. I lost my flash grenades, didn't I? And let's give Rage the acid grenade. Yeah, I've lost all the equipment I had, including the skulljack, because obviously my soldiers died. I completely forgot that happened, but that's very unfortunate. And only one person actually got an upgrade, so instead of giving Danny a shotgun, I am going to give her the magnetic rifle, because obviously that's a damage upgrade and better accuracy. She already has the sword for close range, but yeah, I can't really... Magnetic rifle upgrade wasn't as good as I thought. And yeah, I can't equip anything to anyone, that's a real shame. But we're going to be going with Rage, Evans, Hollow and Danny, so I'll see you guys when I'm in the mission. To be honest, losing that equipment isn't the end of the world, because it means I can use standard frag grenades, which again I was advised to do because of how powerful they are. But here we are, it's to neutralise all enemy targets, download some data, and I've still got the objective of using the skulljack, which obviously I've lost the skulljack, so I can't do. I was told I'm being too slow at the beginning, and then I kind of speed up in the middle because I get impatient, so I'm going to try and speed up at the beginning and do a bit more dashing, just to stop wasting turns, because obviously time pressure is getting to me when I do that. So I'm just going to move everyone into basic cover to begin with, and then I'm going to dash them in the next turn. In fact, I might as well dash here. So I will run into... Is that full cover there? No, that's just... That was an optical illusion. Everyone is in concealment, so I don't really have anything to worry about. There's not going to be any... Oh, wait a second. That was potentially a bad move. Because as far as I know, they don't actually go on patrol routes. What they do is always move towards you. That might have been for only the one mission actually, the Black Site Vial mission. But either way, I'm going to have to stick someone on Overwatch because they are going to walk in my direction as far as I know, and that might break concealment. So already in my first turn I made a mistake, unless, no, that's actually fine, but just within 2 squares. Obviously if you know me, you'd know normally those squares would have triggered. I can get an insta-kill on the Viper, which would be great. Maybe I should set up an Overwatch ambush first. What can I hack? I can hack the camera over there, but generally that's a bad idea, especially if you're not save scumming. I can do combat protocol to finish off one of these guys, and I've also got the aid protocol, which I might have to use on Danny. I've got grenade, which I could use to start the fight. But I would have to move first. I would rather have a shot, actually. Okay, and I've also got lightning hands, so if I'm overwatching, then I'm losing the chance to take a shot. Ah, damn it! There's a lot of choices here. But I'm going to save Lightning Hands for next turn. It would be really good for Hollow to go 1 Overwatch, because that's almost a guaranteed hit. I can't move Rage in any closer without sacrificing accuracy. In fact, no, I can move him here. I'm going to see what percentage shot chance he has. 70, I think that's good enough to go on Overwatch. So he's going to go on Overwatch 2. The only person whose turn, in fact no, I don't want to even save my turn. They don't have any grenades, so I can move next to this car by Danny. Danny isn't even going to be staying here anyway, she's going to be running in with her sword to try and one-shot this Viper. And then they are going to move around, and hopefully I can actually move within full cover, so that's very nice. Hopefully these Overwatch shots, ooh, I got an achievement, pile them up. I just need to know what that achievement is for, because it sounds like it's going to be positive. I didn't kill the Viper in 1 shot, so no, I still think I can clear these 2 enemies up. Oh, I see enemies in the background there, that's not good. Okay, the Sniper is going to kill the Viper, and then Rage is going to kill the Advent Trooper, and Danny's within range of collecting the loot. Okay, that's actually a very nice turn. I've got a Data Cache and an Elerium Core, and I think I was on Overwatch, but it's going to trigger this next group of enemies. That's not too bad because I've cleared up the first group. If the first group hadn't been killed, then it would be a concern. I am going to have to use aid protocol on Danny, because right now she's in pretty deep and the enemy's very close to her. So this will give her increased defense, but thankfully she's in full cover. If she couldn't go in full cover, I wouldn't have done that aggressive move. But they haven't got any stun lancers, so I should be okay. First shot is going to miss, thankfully. I should also say, one of the main reasons the last mission went wrong... Ooh, in fact, he does have melee. Thankfully it didn't stun her though, so she can just swipe back. But one of the main reasons the last mission went long, I really cannot talk. And thankfully that one misses too. One of the main reasons it went wrong is because I couldn't decide on whether or not I was going to be aggressive or defensive, so I kind of tried to do both. And you really can't do that in this game, you need to commit. So, do I want to try and take out the officer in another 1 shot? I kind of do. They don't have any armor, so I don't want to waste a grenade. Or the acid grenade, rather. Wait, was that 76? Okay, that's 76 on the Sun Lancer, which is favourable. Can I grenade? I think that truck's on fire and at risk of exploding. I'm not sure though. I want to move Rage next to the car and then take a shot with him, which should be decent accuracy, and it should be able to take out the Stun Lancer at 70%. Okay, no, that can't actually kill him. Hollow has got a pistol shot, however, and he... Oh, damn it, that's only 32%. Okay, I don't want to waste that. But then again... Okay, Hollow's not in good cover right now, and he can't get a decent shot, so I'm going to move in closer and take 2 pistol shots. I did get the mag pistol upgrade, so it should be a lot better. Okay, yeah, I might actually be able to kill this guy with Hollow, so I'm going to go for Lightning Hands for the first... If you don't know what happened there, Hollow's shot missed. It hit the truck blew up and killed Danny. Right after the cluster truck videos too. That is very poor timing. Rage did say she had a bit of an obsession, so at least she went how she wanted to. Oh man, Danny was crucial in this turn. That is really not cool. I'm now going to have to use a grenade. I suppose there's a silver lining in this, because I can now grenade without damaging my ally. Oh man, she was holding the loot too, so I'm not going to get the loot I picked up off those two troopers. Honestly, I commented on the truck being on fire. It was my understanding of XCOM that vehicles... What is that sound? It's my Okay, good, I'm so glad it stopped. I couldn't talk over that. It was my understanding that vehicles exploded at the end of the turn. Can I combat protocol to finish off that guy? Oh no, he's already dead. It was my understanding that vehicles exploded at the end of a turn, and you couldn't trigger them early. So was I just wrong about that? I'm gonna move in here and then go for a higher percentage shot. Like, was that my fault? Oh no, he is still alive, I just didn't have line of sight. Well, I'm gonna have to take this shot now. And thankfully that does hit. I'm really glad I got this weapon upgrade, it's doing a lot more damage. And then the hollow... he does have venom rounds, so is it worth taking that shot? No, if it got him down to 1 HP then yes, but it doesn't. So, basically, was that my fault? Because, like, the camera even went to the truck, kind of as though it should have exploded at the end of the turn. I'm going to take 4 damage there. I didn't realise shots could trigger vehicle explosions, is what I'm trying to say. Was that my fault? Well, yeah, it was my fault. I can't deny this. I can't... like, I should have... I'm going to learn from that mistake, obviously. But it really is a shame to lose Danny. She was my only remaining ranger. I do need to keep this aggression up, though. I can't let this hinder me. Okay, I've got 3 pretty low odds here. Should I keep the acid grenade as backup? That does 3 to 4 damage, and it will trigger damage on the next turn. Okay, I don't really know how to play this. I think I want to take this shot as hollow first of all. But I'm going to learn from this, and I'm going to reload first. Oh, okay. Another mistake I made. You can't reload and fire the sniper on the same turn. I know you can do that with other certain things, but apparently not the sniper. But I'm going to take... that was a really... oh, I've turned on zip mode, so my actions are a lot faster now. But I will now take this... you know what, this shot, I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed. Okay, that did actually hit. So I'm now just going to have to use the acid grenade to finish this guy off. Because obviously I am closest to him, and one more shot could kill me now. So it's important killing this guy. I know I could have used the acid grenade for armoured enemies, or to launch, or to begin my next battle. But honestly, I would rather have 3 soldiers as opposed to 2. Right, I'm going to move in, unless anyone's within non-dash range. No, they aren't. I'm going to move in hollow by this truck to pick up the loot and to close Danny's eyes as I wish her goodbye. And loot her body without any morals. Okay, where is the computer? The computer is there. I kind of can't run through that acid. I don't want to dash though. Alright, 4 turns. I think I'm fairly safe here. Especially if I've moved hollow in, so I think I can afford a dash. I am going to run in rage though, because he's got the higher amount of health. But I do need to get to this computer, and I'm trying to take into consideration the possibility of there being enemies in this building. Is that a turret on top? No, it isn't. And if there are enemies inside, then 4 turns isn't a lot to work with. If it's unoccupied, it will be fine. But I think I can dash in. I think I'll be fine. Unfortunately, that does move me to the front lines again though, which means I have a high chance of dying. But I tried to... okay, no, that's fine. I tried to give myself a nickname Human Sacrifice, but it was too many characters, so I just named myself... what was it? Yeah, just Support. I really hate that music. It sounds like they're zombies or something. I am gonna run in rage as close as possible. And then I might have to do a dash for rest. In fact, no, 3 turns. I think I've confirmed that there's no enemies inside the building. Ooh, it gave me the option to pick up Danny's corpse. That will just recover her equipment though, and she didn't have anything on her as far as I can remember. So I don't think there's any point in taking her corpse back. I don't know if it gives you any kind of bonus or benefit. I can hack the workstation from range. I didn't know that. Is there any point in doing that though? I don't think there is. I would rather just go for the reload. So yeah, I'm gonna reload. I do want to clarify, just because I'm gonna run in there as well. I think I'm fine. And then rage can also reload, since he only has 3 shots. And there's movement, so I know roughly where the enemies are now. I wanted to clarify, the reason that I haven't been able to talk well is because I am still very ill. And believe it or not, it's actually very hard to talk and play games at the same time. Like, it requires a lot of concentration and resources. Oh no, I can... Damn it, there was no point in moving in there. But basically, like, I've had to not play certain games and avoid playing a lot of games because they require too much concentration, which I'm not able to do recently. Ooh, that would be very handy, especially seeing as I'm trying to... Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. This is the first hack I've done in the series. Oh, thankfully it does get it. What I was trying to say is I've been having to not play a lot of games recently because I just simply can't do it. Whilst I've been ill, I haven't, like, it requires too much action and attention at once. I really want to get Hollow on this roof, so I'm going to move him in. Can I get there? Actually, no, I can't. I can get there though, which will give him a nice line of sight through there. So, in fact, no, there's no point doing that. I want to get him on the roof next turn, so... yeah, like, some games require you to move the mouse, move your characters, look around, focus, listen, all at the same time, which I simply haven't been able to do recently, which means I'm unable to play certain games. And it's been even worse with recording, because that adds one more layer on top in that... Ooh, okay, they're a lot closer. That's 2 sectoids and a muton. That's not very good. And of course the muton has armor, so acid grenade. Really wish I had it right now. But thankfully that was a triple overwatch, and venom rounds aren't going to proc, unfortunately. 2 of the overwatches did. And I haven't got Hollow on the roof like I wanted to. I do need to divide my troops here because they're all together and there's a muton with a grenade. Putting Hollow on the roof is a risk, because if a grenade blows up a area, then it can... ooh, I don't actually need to go on the roof to kill the sectoid. But I actually want to anyway. Yeah, I'm going to. Because if a roof blows up a building, then characters will fall through and they will take full damage. So I don't want to waste lightning hands here. But I could lightning hands them and go on Overwatch. But I don't think I'll need to do that. I'd rather have lightning hands for next turn. So I'm going to fire the pistol and finish this sectoid. And now at least it's only a muton and only a sectoid. And hopefully this turn I can make it down to just a muton. So I want to split up Rage and Evans. Or myself rather. I can run in Rage here for the potential flank. But I'm actually going to retreat him back here to put him out of range of a muton, because I don't think he would have got the flank anyway. So that is only 34. I've however got a magnetic rifle. Can I do this? I can get the guaranteed flank, but not the guaranteed crit. And I also need to retreat from that muton. But there's no real full cover within range, and I need to retreat more than Rage does. I don't think that's within range, but I can't risk it being. Okay. I kind of need to go for the gambit here. There's no full cover. Wait, this... Okay, going here will put him out of line of sight of the muton. If I went there, the muton could shoot through the window. So I really need to go here, I think. But I need to go here. I am going to play the role of human sacrifice and attempt to take down the sectoid. and then hopefully... Oh, you know what? I can't... Like, 40% crit, that's basically a 40% chance of killing the sectoid. However, if I throw a grenade, because obviously I'm not going to kill the sectoid with this one shot, but if I throw a grenade and destroy the cover, then I can take a shot as rage instead. So I am going to go for this. I don't have very much luck with grenades actually blowing up cover. Like, a lot of the time they just seem to destroy it slightly, but there we go. And now I've got a higher shot chance as rage. I don't want to risk a reload, because I don't want to risk not being able to fire with my primary weapon. I'm fairly sure I could, but... Okay, that's a 7 crit. So now it is just a Muton. There is a big chance that I will die from this, because I'm still within range of a Muton, but he is instead going to go for Hollow. He's now got a high ground advantage, but Hollow has lightning hands and a snipe. Oh, fuck. The Muton crit for 7, my cat's sneezing, my cat cursed me. It is literally the curse of a cat. And now Hollow is down. In fact, no, literally my 2 favourite remaining soldiers in ways of their usefulness are now dead. And the Muton has high ground advantage on me. Oh, fuckity doodah. I'm also in a very bad position, because I can't... In fact, no, what I need to do is I need to run inside this building. Right now, Muton can't attack me, but I need to get him to come to me. So I'm going to set up an Overwatch inside this building, but doing that means moving Rage in. In fact, if I move Rage there, then he's still technically in full cover. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I should do. Unless I can move him there. No, okay, I want him inside. And there's no point moving him there. I might as well move him here where he's covered from 2 directions. Okay, I'm fairly sure that's the best thing to do. And I want to move to full cover if possible, so I'm going to move out here. Oh, but that reduces my chance of hitting the Muton. I really just need to kill him as fast as possible. So I'm actually going to move there, and I'm going to set up 2 Overwatches, so he should hopefully come through this window, and then we are very, very close. Oh my god, this reminds me of that CSGO video Rage did, where he was standing there and Gubiak was standing there, and they just kind of shot at each other, trying to shoot the enemy who came through the door. I really hope that's not a possibility. He is coming in through this window. Don't punch the wall. And now Rage is panicking. Right, why did Overwatch not trigger there? I really do not know why Overwatch did not trigger there. The Muton came within range. He came within range and then attacked. He did, like, if he attacked from range, from within range, then I could understand. But no, that's 8 damage. That's literally, that's my entire squad dead.
Avenger, all XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
Like, obviously I made a lot of mistakes there. My mission went pretty wrong. But then I thought that was a really smart thing to do. Moving my 2 soldiers outside the Muton's line of sight, and then setting up an ambush. But then it completely bypassed that. The ambush did literally nothing. It then one-shot both of my soldiers. Well, it didn't one-shot me technically, I was already low on health. I digress. That was terrible. And I dread to see how many soldiers I have left. That's now the 2nd mission where I've lost over half my squad. This time it was my entire squad. It's the first... In fact, it might be the first mission in XCOM history that I've done where I've lost my entire squad. I think I've at least retreated 1 person. I did make a lot of mistakes there. The enemy also got a lot of lucky crits. But unfortunately, I just feel cheated at the end there. I could have moved on the roof and shot Muton. It would have been too risky. I could have tried to run as far away as possible, but then he would have had high ground advantage and been able to shoot down on me. So I did the only remaining logical thing I knew of at the time, which was moving inside and cutting his line of sight completely while setting up an ambush, which hopefully could have killed him in 1 turn.
More missions like that, and the aliens will have wiped out what little we have left.
Shen speaks logic. That is 4 soldiers KIA, no items recovered. I did counter a dark event though. Oh boy.
Resistance is
I don't think I've ever seen this many red messages. Oh fuck. I have 4 soldiers left. This is one mission, including my 2 rookies. So 2 sharpshooters as well. Like, sharpshooters are really dependent on other classes. So I have Peace, I have Gubiak for 2 survivors. I have James and I have Chris to hopefully save me one last time. But it very much looks like next episode could be the last, guys. I also lost like all the equipment I had there. At least I've got armor coming tomorrow. Please wish me luck, guys. Give me some damn advice on how I'm going to survive the next mission. But this is me, Evans, with a Z111.
Keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got.
Central, you
And I know
dick.
the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
I'm more than